let's get rolling here, shall we? Just making sure that mastery's all good and ready to go. Making sure everything's all good and proper in its place. Let's do Carina's challenge tonight, shall we? I'm pretty excited about tonight. A little nervous, not gonna lie, but a little excited too. Just making sure everything's all good here. And golden. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well here tonight. We've got Carina's challenge going for the 3-star Loki version in Act 5.4.6. Going to be going for that milestone there. Take down Ultron boss at the very end and hope for the best. I'm vonShoe. Hope you guys are doing most excellent. I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as possible, as painlessly as possible, but I'm not going to be holding my breath. But the reason I'm doing this is twofold. I'm probably not going for the profile pick. I don't really care too terribly much. But it's a nice piece of content that with some really nice prizes too. That 15,000 6-star shards is pretty nice. It is pretty nice. So that's what I'm going for here tonight. And with that, let's get this show rolling here, shall we? Oh boy. And hope for the best. I want to say big howdy, big welcome to Toy Shadow. Saying this Cav EQ is so much harder than last month. Yep. Shang-Chi is not fun. Not fun. Spider-Man was interesting too with that huge ability accuracy spike, so he's going to be evading all over the place. But yeah, I noticed that too. No, I'm not doing the challenge. I'm not Thronebreaker, and since I can't do Cav EQ, my Thronebreaker title will take another month. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. First fight up here is going to be Electro. I'm not quite sure how this is going to go, to be entirely honest. Because that is some pretty solid chip damage just by basic parries. I wonder if that hit connected. I threw that special 3 and I'm not sure that wound up connecting. I think I threw it too quick. So what I'm going to wind up wanting to do here is just dance around, let Curse kind of do its thing. And then periodically just throw heavy attacks like that to keep it going. But good lord, man. Chip damage is something else. So I may wind up wanting to throw a... Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to survive a reset. So let's see how I want to do this. Just dance around. Yep. Was not going to go well. But I'm mad about the arena change. It hurts me, but benefits others. That's kind of what I'm getting the sense of too. For me personally, I'm excited for the change, just for having a 5-star basic and then a 6-star featured arena. What I'm not thrilled with is that it's all lumped in together. so that the people going for the 5-star are also competing in the exact same arena against people going for the 6-star. I think that's going to wind up being a noticeable problem. And that it's also limited to uncollected too. That's rough. Diane says, hello Rob, I don't know what's going on with YouTube since some days ago notifications don't pop up unless I refresh the page or open a new YouTube tab, which is what I did right now. Yeah, I'm not sure, Diane. I'm not sure, but I have heard a similar issue as well. Either YouTube's notification algorithm is just completely wonky or something is amiss, but yes, I have heard as much as well. Glad to have you here, though. Glad to have you here. Okay, so I want to do the experiment there. So I got down to, was it 48,000 health? So I want to try again. Before I start throwing a couple of revives, the Electro here is going to be arguably the most difficult fight, I think, on this path, just because of class disadvantage and all that jazz. So, also because I have, and this is because I have boosts expiring. That's part of the reason why I wanted to go for a Carina's challenge right now, is because I've got boosts that are going to wind up being expiring relatively soon. So I figure I may as well, you know. And see what this winds up doing. And then go from there. But, again, for everybody popping in, hope you guys are doing well. And I hope the week has found you well as well. There we go. The hit connected that time. First time for the first trial run, I don't think it did. And even though it's not the worst thing in the world, I still would have preferred that it did. Now, come on. Just for that little bit extra damage. Ah, dang it. I waited. Alright. Waited just a wee bit too long. So I'm not going to be able. No, definitely not going to be able to make. Yeah. Alright. A little bit of mutual self-assured destruction right there on that special too. But, okay. So I was able to get a little bit more health down a little bit. But, This one is the fun one, guys. This one is the fun one. Also, I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of 4-hour crystals I'm burning through too. This arena change is annoying. I love the 3-star arena, and they're taking away. I don't have good 4 or 5 or 6-star roster. Yeah, I mean, they've got the 3 and 4-star versions of whoever the featured hero is as milestones now. I don't remember the exact unit conversion off the top of my head. I think the new arena structure has a slightly less amount of units than the previous arenas combined. That being said, the final milestone is 20 mil, I believe. Oh man. So that's gonna make things a lot more difficult for progressing players with progressing rosters. May as well throw this now. Again, we'll have to wind up seeing how it all winds up playing out in effect once it's actually out and running, and then also with the bots too. Because the bots are one thing, mercs are the other. Because, I mean, it's been a year, right, since like the Doom and the Surfer grind. APOC to a lesser extent, but Doom and Surfer especially. Where like the final cutoff wound up being like 90 mil, I think, but people were putting up 100, 110, 120 mil for those champs. I mean, myself included. That's gonna be tough. That's so close. And I know for a fact that that's already going to wind up cropping up again now. And how could it not? I mean, it's the first time in the game's history where you can finally target a specific champion at a 6-star level at that, you know. So yeah, I mean, I reckon that's going to be all over the place. Let's see how that goes. Jaden says, hey Rob, good luck. Just finished the 5.3.1 challenge. Duped my 6-star mojo. Congrats. Very cool. And got a Tigra. Oh, that's so good. I love Tigra. Excited to learn her. Use Guardian, Ghost, Wasp, Quake, and Nick. Solid squad. Well, congrats. Congrats on finishing first off. Congrats on getting those champs too. I would love that poll. I do have a 6-star Tiger. She is unawakened. She's most probably going rank 3, even unawakened. The awakened ability is a real nice to have because it speeds up ramping her up considerably. But it's not a deal breaker. But yeah, real good, bud. Peepee says, hey there, hi there. What up, Peepee? Always a pleasure, my friend. How's it going? Man, I just messed that up. Yep. Wow, that's a fail right there. Trying to bait out the stupid special one, and I wound up shooting myself in the foot. Alright, well, that's one wasted set of revives and pots right there. I also would have thought that parrying and reducing ability accuracy would reduce the chance for the electroshock. It does not. Alright, so one more cycle. Let's not choke this time, shall we? Preferably. I made a mistake. Did the 3-star challenge with Mystic Champs. Oh no, PP. That's unfortunate. I didn't have my glasses on, going back in while your calming voice keeps me sane. I'll do my best, PP. I'll do my best. I'm sorry to hear. That's very unfortunate. Cool, bro. How's it going, bud? This is the hardest fight? Yes. Yeah, I was watching both BG, because evidently he wound up running this a little bit earlier this evening, too. I was working on the thumbnail, and then I saw that... Oh, God, son of a biscuit. Saw that he was going live, doing this exact same thing, so I'm like, oh, hey, perfect timing. Come on, dude. And then a lot of it winds up being just biding your time and dancing around, letting the curse do its thing. If I took an extra unanswered block there, that I think is going to be the deal breaker. So close. But it works. I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive this. No, I'm definitely not going to be able to survive this next cycle. Oh, I did. But I missed the curse. Dang it. That's so close. So close. Rob Vaughn, ASMR. I think I'll wait on the other challenges, though. I'm newly minted Thronebreaker, and I can't stand long-form content like Labyrinth or Abyss. I get that. Labyrinth is the set of 3 I'm going to be doing last, most likely. Like, I may wind up going and doing the Sabretooth one, just because I think that's the easiest of the 3, and then get the Nexus. But man, I don't think I've popped any of the Thronebreaker ones here. It's weird. But the rest of it, I'm absolutely not excited for. It's probably good for now. Done the Mystic one earlier today. Man, those shards are satisfying. Saving up for the next featured because of Mr. Negative. Also, how many units used so far? Spent like $45 overall in this game. That's pretty solid. I have not spent any units. I'm not going to be spending any units. I have enough saved up resources that I'm okay just doing casual stuff like this, and then we'll see about doing like either the Cyclops one later on or something. I don't care about the profile pick. I really don't care about the profile pick at all. Only reason I'm going for it right now is just the wee bit of the lull before the storm. You know, with 7.2 coming out in a week and change. My focus is going to be solely on that when that comes out. I want to wind up going for a Legends run on that. Wound up missing out on Legends run first time, which I'm not surprised at. I'm disappointed, yes, but I'm not surprised that it was a good learning experience. But I want to go for it again this time. I would, because I still want to get me that 6-star version of Diaper Man. All the rest of it is good and nice and great and all that, but the exclusive champ is what I'm after. Alright, there we go. Electro down. I think we should vote for APOC and Magneto to be the Canadian. That's funny. Let's see. I think it's this one. I forgot about the stupid locked camera. So if you guys in chat off the top of your head know which, because I'm like vaguely remembering. I'm like 99% sure, but at the same time too, I don't really want to just like go willy-nilly and be like, let's do this one, and it just doesn't wind up working out. Or is it Resilience? I think it's Resilience. I'm gonna go Resilience. Final answer. cool. Because I do not want to do... I would prefer not to do that electro fight again. What up, Exhilarate? Oh, well, revives, I should say. I wound up doing 4 or 5 revives, I think, so far. And that's just because of suboptimal gameplay on my part. So this is going to be the same idea, right? So we want to throw the special 3, get curse, keep curse up, and then steal the fury as I get it. Great start, guys. Great start. I have a weird question, as always, says Diane. We got a group of rank 1 5-stars from recent polls and want to rank one of them. Which would you suggest from Professor X, Saberman, Crossbones, Cull, Immortal Hulk, and Luke Cage? I'd rank a Professor X twofold. First of all, because he's a lot of fun to spam under the special 2 with a mutant boost. Plus, you're going to wind up using him a lot just because of the synergies he gets. So it'd be nice to have one of your synergy members be at a rank and a level that you can actually use him for. Reaper says, I'm hyped to play Resident Evil 8. I've heard good things. That's fun, it's entertaining. I would like to play it eventually. See how it winds up handling. I had a lot of fun with the RE2 remake, even though that's a couple years old at this point. Different style of game, yes, but... but still was a lot of fun. Man, I am cutting it close on that curse. Are incursions still bugged, says Time Master? Not that I'm aware of. Supposedly it was fixed. I have not gotten in to see for myself. That's just from secondhand knowledge from... well, secondhand knowledge that supposedly it's fixed, or at least that people are able to get in. Have I played Resident Evil 7? No, I haven't. Played a little bit of RE3. Come on, dude. What am I supposed to do with this? A little bit of the RE3 remake. Still maintain it should have been like a DLC. Man. I was really hoping that this guy would play a little bit more aggressive. But he seems to want to play passive at all the wrong times. What up, Redwood? How you living? I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad that it's Friday. Glad it's the weekend. Excited for next week. like, what am I supposed to do with this, man? Like, I'd love to just keep my curse active. But if the dude is, like, not playing ball, what am I supposed to do with that, you know? Wow. What up, Shift? Saying what's up. Howdy, howdy. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Loki Carina challenge. Rob versus the AI. The fight is one thing. The AI, though, is a whole nother animal. It's Rob versus trying to bait out the stupid specials because the AI seems to turtle up each time it gets past the bar of power. If that's how this run is going to wind up being, that's going to be interesting. As much as I want to grind the 6-star arenas, I'm going to save for 7-2. That's smart. That's smart. Simbi Spider-Man deserves a buff, but leave his long, stackable armor break alone. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Like, if nothing else, like, because that's completely unique to him, right? He gets the evade like all the other spider folk. Okay, that's cool. That's great. But I would say that in addition, that super long, stackable armor break is so distinctly, uniquely him that probably is going to stay. He could use either some more buffs or some symbiote flavoring of some sort. Because right now, I mean, it's hard to say, like, what he does that makes him feel like a symbiote character. Aside from just Spider-Man of a different class, you know. But we'll see. We'll see. Sergeant Chicken Tenders and Colonel Flabbergasted. Flabbergasted is such a joyous, amazing word. I wish people would say flabbergasted more often. It's just so delightful. Because not only does it sound so, like, silly coming out of your mouth saying it, but it has its own unique, like, flavor too. So instead of saying, like, I'm very grumpy or very dumbstruck, no, you're flabbergasted. I don't know what to say because you're flabbergasted. I don't know. Alright, come on, dude. So I think just to be on the safe side, as soon as, like, the curse gets... Good lord. Stop it. Stop it, dude. Oh my god, man. The AI. The AI is killing me. That may be actually a coded thing. Like, if cursed, then passive. Because it's... I don't know. Anyway. It's too early for me to get super grumpy. Come on. Come on. Come on. But, like, see what I mean? Flabbergasted also sounds like it's one of those old-timey words that people shouldn't say anymore, but again, wish they would. Barely. It would be an interesting experiment to see just the range of his heavy. Like, I probably would wind up getting rinsed, but if I do get rinsed, this would be the fight to do it against. Yeah, see if I can punish some of these heavies. Because that would just make this so much better. Alright, so no light tapping right there. No, that's too far. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, King Groot's got like the special one that's just long enough to be out of range for me. Interesting. I'll say a big howdy to Michael. Sorry I missed your chat a little minute ago. And again, that's also going to be true for people here in the stream here as well. Pleasure having you here. But if I don't get to the message right away, I do apologize. Just want to make sure I don't inadvertently get rinsed. Can I punish? I can punish. Okay, so I can block and punish. Why didn't I try thinking of that earlier? Love it. Are you running Mystic Dispersion? I have 3 points. 3 points of Mystic Dispersion. Part of my budget run right here is I want to try and be as economic as possible with all my resources. I've already had to turn off the damage masteries that I usually run just by playing Arena. This one's going to be fun too, isn't it? And then, so then if I would have to respec a second hold tree, that could be potentially a bit more unit intensive than I would anticipate, or I would hope. Ouch. I should be able to punish this, yeah. I'm just getting some practice in with Kingpin just to make sure my capabilities. Just so when I get the special 3 curse going, I know what to anticipate. But if you want to throw that special, thanks, boss. That'd be appreciated. Dexter says, yo, vonShoe. What's going on, dude? It's going well, Dexter. It's nice being able to cap off the week here with a fun little challenge for a really nice prize pool. Looking forward to the weekend. Got some fun family stuff coming up. I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well as well. So I was paying more attention to Kingpin's animations than anything, but I'm pretty sure he shrugged off my curse. I'm pretty sure. And if that's the case, I can't steal his fury. That's unfortunate. I'll throw another special 3 just to be on the just to double check, but I'm pretty sure he shrugged it off. And which, if that's the case, it's not the end of the world. It's just going to make this fight a little bit longer. Especially if I can't steal his fury for some reason. Either that or I need to make sure to throw the special 3 when he... Well, no, he's buffed. Doesn't work that way anymore. Never mind. Speaking aloud, just like to wait until he's into his grumpy mode and then throw the special 3. But because he's awakened, like right there. Let's see about how this works. But because of his buff, I'm pretty sure he can still shrug stuff off. I know he can still shrug stuff off. Like this. What? Why? Yeah, see, it's like gone already. What is this? What are you doing, my dude? Alright. So this is just going to be a lengthy fight, just chipping him down bit by bit. Special 2 spam, I think. Because I can't steal his fury. Again, if someone in chat knows off the top of their head if the ability that for Kingpin to not lose furies, or if like, he's nullify immune or something. Because I forget how the game reads Loki's special 1 steal. If it's a nullify and steal, or if it's just Loki nonsense. Dexter says, good to see you, man. First time to the live stream. Well, I appreciate that, Dexter. It's a pleasure having you here. Hope your Friday night is going very well as well. Hope the week has been a good one and the weekend here is restful. Glad to have you, bud. He does shrug it, says Michael. Yeah, that's a shame. Not the end of the world. I mean, he's not a tough champ to fight, especially with these nodes. It just slows things down a little bit. Jacob says, what's up? Was up, Easel? How's it going, Jacob? How's it going? I suppose I should be a little bit careful if he does a belly bump in the corner, just in case he teleports. It's not common, but it's not uncommon either, you know? And the last thing I need is to get unceremoniously KO'd by a teleporting belly bump. That would just be the worst. Pool Dead and the legendary community says, hi. What up, Pool Dead? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome to Fighting But Poorly. This isn't an official entry into that series, but since it is a live gameplay of a challenge that I'm going into fairly blind, I figure I may as well get that honorary mention. For people newer to the channel, I haven't done a entry into that series for a while, since Abyss, I think. But I have a series called Fighting But Poorly. You see a lot of like amazing one-shots here on YouTube by some very skilled players. I am not one of them. I'm a very dedicated player. Wow, that's just unfortunate. I'm a very dedicated player, but case in point, not the best player. That's unfortunate. And Dom. What up, Dom? Howdy, Rob. Howdy, chat. Howdy, howdy, Dom. Welcome, my friend. Loki special 1 is Nullify and Steal. Okay, so it is a Nullify. Got it. That is good to know. I don't think that's going to wind up coming into play here. Because I don't think any of the champs are some of those anti-nullify characters that they've got now. But just in terms of, now I know. Because, not going to lie, haven't played a whole lot of Loki lately. I've got him as a 5-star, I think 5-star rank 3, and then a 6-star who's just been sitting unloved, unawakened for the longest time. But not my first, second, or fourth choice when picking a Mystic champion. I appreciate that, Pool Dead. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, Dom, did you hear the news about not the next Community Day, but the Community Day after that? Because we got a Swablu coming up this month, but then next month is gonna be a Gibble Community Day. And I am all about that. Because my account is still new enough where I didn't wind up playing the last Gibble Community Day. Pretty sure that was Gibble. Or no, it was a Bagon. Gibble, I think, is new. Never mind. Now all I gotta do is just put it on the calendar and then find the time. I thought it was fake at first too, because that's such an amazing character to have a Community Day for, and especially with their like recent string of, yeah, that's okay, I guess, Community Days, to have like the first like absolute like god tier banger character. I bet you though those shiny rates are going to be absolute trash. Because that has been known to happen before too. Like if you got a really good Community Day character. Hopefully not. Alright, dude. Wow. That's it for me. That one tag. How many fights are on this path? I don't know. I don't know. It's a locked camera. I'm glad that they've moved away from locked cameras, because locked cameras are extremely stupid, and I am not a fan. Oh, also, another reason why I'm okay doing this challenge here before 7.2 is that there's still ample time to run revive farming. And I am going to be doing that in spades. In addition to like all the free 4-hour crystals I've got. Got a few. See how many I have left after this though. Come on, dude. Don't appreciate the passiveness. See, now it's to a point where I can't even block into his, or attack into his block anymore. Come on, man. What am I supposed to do with this? Thank you. Doink. I've had Garchomp as a buddy for like 6 months. My body is ready. Oh, that sounded malicious. That sounded dark and malicious. I did not intend for that to come out that way. Kind of funny that it did, but not what I was going for. I've got a couple Gibbles that I've hatched from eggs, but none of them are like anybody who I'd be particularly proud or excited to throw any candy at or anything. Not having a good time. It'll be interesting getting a post-mortem on this particular challenge from other people who have run it already. I'm not going to get that timer. If they're having similar issues with uncooperative AI, well, I think that's it for me. Because that's the thing. If I lose because I made a mistake, that's fine. That's fine. I am okay owning up to me losing on account of just not being good enough. But when your entire strategy is dependent on the AI playing ball and the AI does not play ball, that's frustrating. Because, like, I'm okay with, like, fighting off spacing like that, right? Attacking while he's on the defensive, just to buy myself a little bit extra space so I don't get stuck on the wall. But especially for someone like this, who has such a huge, takes up so much real estate. But with, like, no power control. Make me earn those 6-star shards. So what do you guys got going on this weekend? You guys got a relatively chill, laid-back weekend plan? Attack some projects? Play some games? There we go. That was extra. So Michael, answer your question, at least 3 more. Oh, I don't want to do that. At least 3 more. Probably more. I anticipate this whole thing running at about an hour 20. I've seen people do it in like an hour, hour 5. So again, just accounting for needing a couple extra tries, about an hour 20. Got a rehearsal tomorrow, some audition videos to review, and then a girlfriend Deus and the roomies and I are heading out to Palm Springs, get away for a few days. Very nice. Yeah, we were actually out there, was it just last weekend? Either last weekend or the weekend before, recently. Visiting some friends for a baby shower. Fortunately, it wasn't too terribly hot. Only about high 80s. Gotta go for it. I wonder, actually, I should have checked if I can reapply the curse by throwing the special 3 or if it does nothing because there's a curse active already. I guess we'll find out. Reapplies it. Excellent. Come on, dude. I do like cutting that curse timer close, don't I? Well, that was probably the smoothest fight here so far. I mean, granted, it's a rocket raccoon, so it's not saying much, but still, take the W where I get them. Hey, how are you, Taz? Taz says, good luck, Rob. Appreciate that, bud. I really do. It's off to a pretty decent start. About three revives over what I would have preferred to have spent so far. Of course, the electro fight at the start was the most challenging. The Kingpin I had a issue with. And Venom wasn't playing ball, so Venom wound up taking a revive. But, yeah, otherwise, so far, can't complain. I totally missed that cycle right there. Come on. Part of me wonders if this would be sped up just a little bit having double edge turned on. Accounting for yes, I mean I would wind up taking that bleed damage at the start of the fight, but it would be packing a little bit extra of a punch. And seeing as I'm not throwing special 1, special 2 much, if at all, and healing in between fights, that may not have been the worst idea. But definitely what I realized that I need to do is play more aggressive. That's too late. Have fun with like heavy spamming a little bit and heavy countering a little bit more. It's good 7-2 prep. Rob, can you please give me the too long didn't read for Guardians rotation? It kind of just depends on how you want to use Guardian. But off the top of my head, because it's one thing to play it and another thing to like recite it. So if I'm slightly off, I apologize. But the gist of it is, if you want that big bursty special 2 damage, the easiest way to do it is to cycle some special 3s, because those wind up giving you permanent charges. Everything else is temporary. So then by cycling or the special 3s, building up some of those permanent charges, and then not having I think it's a light ending combo. It's either a light ending combo or medium ending combo. You're gonna need to double check that, because one of them power drains at the cost of some of those charges, and the other one is just a regular attack. Then by building up a bunch of those charges, you fire off the special 2, and that's how you wind up seeing the huge, disgusting Guardian damage that kind of defines the character. But I mean, that's the gist of it, though, too. With him being a bit of a Swiss Army knife in terms of utility, you can use that power drain to your advantage. Wind up pushing opponents up to 3 bars of power, and then past 3 bars of power, and then ending with that combo, drain the power a little bit so you don't get blasted with a special attack. There we go. I mean, by and large. By and large, like from WALL-E. And Toy Story as well, apparently. Not sure if that was like just an Easter egg that they threw in there, or if that was like a bona fide, like, cross-dimensional reference to By and Large. Alright, I don't have time to bait out every single special one. Rogue, if you don't want to play ball, that's fine. However, I'm just going to do my thing and okay, it's going to be like another Kingpin situation because it's a debuff and she has reduced debuff timers. Alright, I see you, Rogue. I see you. Probably should check the nodes. Because with this being the, was it the Rage Path, isn't it? I don't think she's got any buffs for me to steal. think it's somewhat canon that all the Pixar movies take place in the same universe. Maybe. I have heard that too, or at least there's like 2 or 3 separate Pixar universes, just depending on the film. Unless like The Incredibles is like a TV show in the universe of like Up and there's a Fury. I'll take that. Is that the first Fury that she's gotten? Sure seems like it. Up and the Inside Out and Toy Story and stuff like that. And then Good Dinosaur was just way long ago, and then the asteroid hit, and so much for the Good Dinosaur. That's why the Pizza Planet makes appearances in other movies. Yeah. And was it A117? Though I'm not going to lie, I mean, if my first job out of college was like an animation project like that, like yeah, I'd throw in the room number to my old animation stomping ground just for kicks, and then becomes its own in joke after a while. Surely I've got more HP than Rogue at this point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wow. See, that's what I'm talking about, teleporting. There's no way that heavy should have hit me. Well, so much for my more HP than Rogue thing. It's a miracle that it didn't just KO me outright. Get an energy refill out of it. That's nice. I hate the locked camera. So it's either I go to Daredevil and get the extra revive, or fight a Gambit too. So yeah, I mean, I'd rather fight the one champ than the two, unless there's a hidden enemy here someplace. Because, I mean, the thing with Daredevil would be just fighting like Kingpin and just fighting like Rogue and just not play with the curse. Which I'm okay with. 7 hits on a special one. That's tanky. Hey, Beemore stopping in. How are you, Beemore? Welcome, bud. Did you do the Smeargle event? I did. I did not get a shiny. I forgot about one of the days. That probably was part of it. But my luck overall with that event was absolute garbage. So the other 2 days, I wound up getting all 15 encounters, and not a single one of them was like good. I think I got maybe 2, 5, 6, 7. 2 of them were 2 stars. Not a single one was a 3-star. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, yeah, like no shinies either. Which, I mean, that it's not the end of the world, because it's just a, well, trophy champ in the first place. Took that precision, though. But I was really happy. Today was a windy day where I'm at. And even though we get a lot of those, we don't ever get any of those during convenient times. Especially when there's a high boost rate for windy boosted characters. So I was really happy to pick up a little bit extra dust for that. Come on, dude. Having fun with the new Snap? Yeah. I've seen it's out. I want to play it. I have not played it yet. The way things are going, I don't know if I'm going to get around to playing it this month. Because I want to play it, and I want to have fun with it, and I want to enjoy it. But I know at the same time, too, just with everything going on in this game, I mean, I've waited, what, a couple decades since the last one. I can wait another couple weeks. Got 2 shinies back to back. Lucky. Lucky, lucky. So I'm not regretting my decision to take this path, again, with the revive, assuming I don't wind up needing to use it. However, it is a slow go. Just keep stealing precisions. Hopefully that increases my crit rate just a little bit. But it's tough because at the same time, then I'm also trying to bait out the special 1, and Daredevil's special 1 takes about the entire timer for my precision. Just biding my time. Four, 5, 6, 7. Time Twin. What up, Time Twin? Good to see you this Friday evening. How goes it today on Crash Friday. So many crashes. Funnily enough, I've only run into one crash, and that was when I was doing a last-minute Hail Mary on the Tier 4 Basic Arena. Being like, oh, hey, I've got 3 hours left till this event expires, and I haven't started it yet. Which is plenty of time to do the event, don't get me wrong, but at the same time would have kind of preferred that I would have done it sooner. But yeah, I crashed once there, somewhere right about the time when we're about halfway through. I haven't started the 5-star featured grind. I want to at least get the 13 million points for 6 to 10. But we'll see. Got a couple of videos that I want to edit, because now that we're greenlit to show off all the Shang-Chi stuff, I really would like to show off some gameplay of that dude. Speaking of which, shameless plug of the evening number 1, guys. Got a video coming out tomorrow morning showcasing, which I'm sure the first of several different Shang-Chi rotation videos. Won't be nearly as intensive as Cosmic Ghost Rider. But this is the Untouchable rotation. I am so scared for Arena for that guy. Still going on this fight too. I was gonna say, I'm sure that my boost has fallen off already. I don't think I need it for the Ultron, because as soon as I steal one of his Furies, it's kind of game over. In theory. What that is, I must either have fat fingers or was not paying attention, because that is not at all what I had thought that I had. Okay, what I had punched. Okay, okay, game. Been trying to get shiny Ralts, so it's so good. Yeah, shiny drops for me for this event have been non-existent. Not even for non-event ones. Like, I see a Wurmple pop up, I'm like, hey, you could be shiny. It isn't. Or Blue Psyduck, which is the one I want the most. Nope. Nothing. Nothing from the previous events where it was actually boosted. Nothing from a very rare spawn when it drops now. Someday, but not yet. What do you think the 5-star cutoff for Shang-Chi will be? 6... Cam was saying it might sit around 50 mil if people are gonna no life for the 6-star. No, I disagree with that. I think if people no life try and go for the 6-star, then everybody who fails to get a 6-star is gonna get the 5. So if the people going for the 5 aren't competing with those straggler ons for the 6, then that may wind up driving the score up because more people are going for the 6. It's my biggest worry for the 6-star featured arena, is that it's the same sort of situation like arena used to be. So for players who've been playing for a few years, The featured character and the basic character used to be tied in with the same arena. So like the 1 to 5 or 1 to 10%, whatever it was, would get the featured character, and then what 10 to 20 or whatever it was, 11 to 20, would get the sub-featured. Which normally is good and great, fine, whatever, right? Until the sub-featured winds up being better than the featured, which is what happened with Doctor Strange. Everybody wanted the sub-featured Doctor Strange, and nobody wanted the featured Yellow Jacket or Ant-Man or whoever it was. I don't remember. So everybody was trying to like laser focus in on like the smallest of margins. And I fear that may wind up being something similar that can and will happen again. Just in case a 5-star is more desirable than a 6 for Sig and Awaken level bits. We'll have to see. Alright, so we'll see how this goes. So yeah, I mean 50 mil is nice. I'm going to go for more than that, just to be on the safe side. But then again, I really do want and need this character. So I've had plans already for round 1, so I'm not going to be able to grind for the 6-star for the first round, which kind of works out to my advantage, I suppose. Get a feel for what the cutoff is. Wow. But then second round, try and go for the 6-star. Dude's going to rank 3 if I get him. Ah, man. Dat evade, though. That hurts. That hurts. But it's a 101 to 500 now, right? Yes, it is. So they did add an extra 100 spots for the 5-star, which is nice. I'm assuming to help assuage some of that 6-star hangover. But again, we'll have to see how that plays out, because not only are the endgame whales going to be going for it, but then it's just going to be a can of worms for mercs again. Had been really nice the last few months, especially since they adjusted Arena last time, because you really started to see a falling off of bots and mercs, and especially with the adjustment of the crystal drop rates too. Kind of incentivize people to go that route again instead of alternative means. Come on, dude. You see that whiff? Did I miss? I must have missed the iframe. Like he was still a frame recovering from the special. Almost there, guys. 2 more fights. 1.5 more fights. Shadow's got 2 shiny blue ducks. Nice. You're going to evolve one of them or keep them both? It's for me, it's one of those things where it's more of a sentimental reason, I suppose. Just I always got a kick out of the character on the anime back in the 90s. As opposed to like, this guy is good. Let's deactivate that nonsense. Got gems and stones I can use too. Nice. Definitely need that 5-star. Yeah. Come on, dude. Come on, Spidey dude. Waste my entire curse dancing around because there you go. Now the curse falls off, so you can... Now you can throw specials again. Lovely. Yeah, you're sub 50 now, so gotta watch out for that extra evade. Yeah, like that. Case in point. That's the thing though, Dom, is that if you get him awakened, like it's Sig 1 or Sig 20 at the very most, is all he really needs. Because his from Sig 20 to Sig 200, his awakened ability scales from 10% added direct damage to 20%. So it really just depends how much that extra 10% is worth to you. It's nice to have, but it's not going to be like a deal breaker by any stretch of the imagination. Like the numbers that you've seen by and large from myself and then from some of the other content creators. Come on, man. You can get that with a Sig 1 or Sig 20. Look at this. See that? You see that right there? I was anticipating that this time. Stupid Spider-Man. Abdul says, Dom, Rob, hello, 2 great streamers. Well, 1 for sure. I gotta give that to Dom, 1 for sure. But appreciate the kind words, Abdul. Oops. Appreciate that, bud. Good to see you. Welcome to Rob Gets Wrecked. Rob burns a lot more revives than I had ever hoped to budget for this single bit. But, again, that's what they're there for. Alright. 12% remaining. Let's do this. What I think the cutoff's going to be? 100 mil minimum. Minimum. Especially for this guy, because it's a combination of, I mean, the first 6-star, right? But then also a highly, highly desirable character. The nice thing is well, actually, no, the terrible thing is that this guy's going to wind up being the trendsetter for the next couple, you know? I think, really, if you are in the market for a 6-star Falcon, now is the time to get it, because I think people or the focus is going to be much more on Shang-Chi than Falcon. But then, like, next week, when it's I-Bomb as a 6-star featured, I mean, his cutoff probably, it's going to be less, but not as much less as it would have been if this week had been, like, I don't know, Airwalker or somebody. I should be careful of these heavies. That's what got me last time. Get out of here, dude. You got 1% health. Alright, here we go. Boss fight time. So all I gotta do is survive to a special 3. Watch out for his Ultron evades. And then keep the curse up, get the massive fury boost, and win. Easier said than done, right, guys? I wanted it. I wanted it too bad. I saw him dance. And I was like, now's my chance for the intercept. But he was dancing the wrong way. What up, Marm? Hey, good to see you, bud. How are you? Well, that's a wash. That's a wash. Freaky started off with the power gain this time. I suppose it is random, isn't it? Alright, so regen this time. Stay away from that power gain. Cool, so I triggered the evade. Punch F, guys. Punch that F. F in chat. That is unfortunate. Ultron buff can only activate when parried, right? When stunned. Yes. Sullyson? Apologize if I mispronounced that. Punch an F. Yep. Yep. When debuffed. Oh, that's even worse. I will take that. Okay, refresh the curse now. Of course you do. Dang it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Keep forgetting about this stupid need to re-up the curse. I'm so focused on the evade. That was very lucky. If I didn't have that armor up. There we go. Easy peasy. First try. Just parry medium heavy. See, the thing is, if I do that, then he can evade on the heavy, which is what he got me the first time with Spider-Man last fight. So I parry, attack, and then heavy, but he's recovered by the time the second heavy lands and evades out of the way, and then ruins me. But solid strat otherwise. But there we go. That's that. If it was a single hit for the heavy, yes, but because it's the second, that's the issue. Technically first try. Yeah, you give me the 15,000 shards. Yep. Now I am going to be a bit of a wet blanket here, guys. I'm not going to be opening up a 6-star right now. I am going to be saving up these 6-star shards for a little bit still, even though I've got enough for a featured. Actually, I'm not going featured. I need every shard I can get. But the lure of potentially getting a new 6-star champ for said featured grind coming up next week could be immensely helpful. Because there's still a lot of 6-stars that could be helpful. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. Because any one of these new champions would be a huge amount of extra points. Even if it's like Captain America or like Airwalker. Alright, so let's open up one. Let's open up one. Quick little logic walk through my head was enough to convince me otherwise. Do the shoe shine method here, get some of that bad luck out of the way. That is a lot of bad luck. Hopefully that is out of the way. Marm asks, how do you unlock the challenges? You got to be Thronebreaker. And then it should just show up in your account. So here we go, guys. I'm hoping for one new. I don't care who the one new is. Do not care who the one new is, so long as it is one new. First Time Awakening would be a nice consolation prize. Just because, I mean, that's all helpful. We'll go from there. Now, obviously, I am hoping for some of the super, super spicy 6-star options. New iHulk would be fantastic. APOC is in here. It would be great. Just checking out the real Sorcerer Supreme, I would be very happy with. What do you guys think? Who do you think it's going to be? Throw your guess in chat. Do appreciate checking that out. It is stopping by itself. So today's 6-star character is going to be... Okay. Okay. I'm so happy with that. I am really happy with that. Oh, that is very good. That is very, very good. Oh, man. Story time, guys. So I had a decision to make for the spring cleaning. That's huge gold. Decision to make for the spring cleaning if I wanted to awaken Colossus or if I wanted to awaken Storm Pyramid X. And I spent legitimately like a half an hour deciding between the two and wound up going for Storm X, even though Colossus was logically the better choice. And I'm very happy that I woke him up this way. But that is not a new champion. I am still going for a new champion. Yeah, I mean, now that Colossus is awakened, I mean, he was going to be a rank up option anyway, unawakened, but awakened just adds even more power to his punch, especially with the armor ups, and then the armor ups giving him a bunch of extra abilities as well. Ooh, that Omega Red in the real. Yes, please. And Archangel's in here. The mutant class is so broken. It's so gloriously broken. That's good. I am very happy spending the revives and the pots that I did for an awakening on Colossus. Now, if I could get that new champion, that would be lovely. I'm going to hope for a Tigra awakening. She's my next rank 3, probably. So I would like to wake her up, but instead it is going to be useless. Useless. This is a natural sig right here, guys. I've pulled Heimdall 4 times. That one feels bad. That one feels bad. But woke up Colossus. That's the cool part. Would have loved that Nick Cage. Or, not Nick Cage. Luke Cage. A little different. A little bit different. But yeah, just extra armor ups, which give just so much extra power to his punch. And then the option to convert that into a permanent armor up as well. But, okay, guys, that is the challenge. That is the Loki Act 5.6 whatever. 5.4.6. That's the one. That's the challenge in the bag. I'm going to cut the live stream short here just to keep it tight-knit on the event here. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out here. If you're new to the channel, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the challenge. I am eventually going to wind up doing all of the different challenges here. Just get some of that extra loot. Probably won't be within the first 30 days, but stay posted. I'll be doing a couple more of these later on this week, leading up to the big Shang-Chi arena next week. Let's see if there's... Before I go, let's see if we can't get a raid going. Let's see if we can't get a raid going. Yeah, let's go say hey to BG. He was doing this exact challenge a little bit earlier in this afternoon. So I'm gonna stop in, say howdy, invite you guys to say howdy as well. Under hashtag RobVonRaid. See, today is Friday, so I'm gonna be back on Sunday for the serial stream. I'm going to be doing the next challenge, and we'll catch you guys then. But till next time, everybody, I'm Rob vonShoe. Hope you have a most excellent Friday, a restful weekend, and we'll see you Sunday. Till next time, take care, talk soon, stay safe, Be well, everyone. Bye for now.